For me, I just feel like I can rest assured that there is my shade in store. So if I do have to wear plasters, at least I have one that matches my skin tone. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lavette Jallow. If you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for supporting me. As the title of this video suggests, I'm going to be talking to you about something that most people don't associate with beauty, but it is in fact very much a part of beauty and fashion. Now, it's all about skin-colored bandages. So bandages that match skin tones of people like myself, lighter and darker. And I know most people are probably thinking that why does it matter if a band-aid actually is suitable for all skin tones or not? Now the question there, to understand that, you have to go back to the founder of band-aids, and his name was Earl Dixon, Earl Dixon. He worked for a company called Johnson & Johnson, who are still major players in the industry when it comes to skincare products and pharmaceutical products. So he had a wife, and her wife frequently cut herself or banged herself whilst cooking. How stereotypical. So he decided to create something that would help the cuts basically be shielded from infection. So he came up with the idea of band-aids. And he sold that idea to Johnson & Johnson, where he was working at the time. And they purchased the idea and started creating band-aids and selling them to companies, selling them in stores and things like that. Now, in 1951, Johnson & Johnson started creating band-aids that had Mickey Mouse and Tom and Jerry, because they realized that if a child cuts themselves and you put a regular band-aid on it, it's not so much fun, is it? So to entice kids to keep their bandages on their fingers, toes, scrapes, whatever it could be, they started creating cartoon characters. Why is it that in 2019, the same company that came up with this idea still has not created products for a larger variation of people of color? This brand I have been waiting almost 2 years to speak about, and the reason for that is not that I don't like the brand, is that I like the brand so much I get anxiety when I'm supposed to be reviewing it, because most of my reviews I have no connection to the owner of L'Oreal, the owner of Too Faced, none of them. With this one I do have a connection to the owner, and I will just give you a brief discussion. About 1.5 years ago, I received an email from this brand, and they were like, "Hi Lavette, we've come across your name because we are aware that you are the founder of the largest black group in Sweden that works with basically questions of beauty, inclusivity and skincare." Which I do. I have, let me just pop it up here. This is my group, and I have also been working as a consultant in the beauty industry for the last 6 years in terms of diversity and equality to help brands improve how they're working. So she emailed me, just wanted my feedback, wanted to tell me about her brand, and I was like, okay, maybe we should have coffee and sit and talk. We did. A few days later, we met at a cafe or a cafe bar. And we started talking, and instantaneously, without even thinking about the brand, we just connected. And we just sparked a friendship from there. And I also felt that at that time she was working to get these products into stores in Sweden and in England, just so that these are available. And the main question people ask is, but who's gonna buy this? Again, they forget that people like myself, who I am a woman, sometimes my shoes get a bit tight, so I put plasters in the back of my foot. I don't want a beige plaster when I put it on my foot, because otherwise it's going to be visible. I do want things to match my skin tone because it's just more discreet. And it's just funny that something that is so insignificant, one would think, would make such a huge impact for many of us. It's just strange that when band-aids were created from the beginning, that they didn't think beyond white norm society and white people, because trust me, black people cut themselves too. If you're as clumsy as me Every day is a plaster day. I promise you that. And I've run through most of these that I've purchased anyway. The reason why I decided to do this video now is because there's been a Twitter post circulating, and I'm going to bring it up because I feel like I want it on the screen so you can read what I'm reading. So it's a gentleman named Dominique Apollon, and he's on Twitter, and he says, "It has taken me 45 trips around the sun, but for the first time in my life, I know what it feels like to have a band-aid in my own skin tone. You can barely even spot it in the first image. For real, I'm holding back tears." And then he says, "Not like I didn't know these strips existed, but I definitely didn't expect the complex emotions that would swirl as I watch it just blend in. A seemingly trivial exercise I've repeated 1,000 times on my body with regular ones since childhood. Self-administered anti-blackness. This felt like belonging, like feeling valued, sadness for my younger self and millions of kids of color, especially black kids, like a reminder of countless spaces where my skin is not welcome, it's feared, it's hated. Why am I really thinking all this about an effing band-aid?" And he says, that is quite what we all feel, because there's many areas in life that, you know, as a black person, I have to chop myself up to fit in, because it seems like everything's created with white people in mind, in the beauty industry, the makeup industry, the skincare industry, you name it, we have to fight to fit in. And it's 2019 and we're still having to remind brands that we exist. So to have a person of color, Vivian is a person of color, come up with this idea, create it, and be the powerhouse behind it, it's just like, it's a refreshing thing to see. And I just keep thinking, if one person can create this, how can multi-billion companies be so exclusionary? Because if I go to a shop and I'm buying plasters and I see beige, 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 and I see brown one, I'm gonna pick that one up. Because I work in a corporate environment and I go to meetings, I wear my suit, I'm out there, out there, out there. If I cut myself, I don't want to be wearing beige plasters because it's very visible. I would prefer to have something that blends in with my skin tone, that you would have to get really close to me to actually see that I'm wearing a band-aid. And that's just what it is, because there's a lot of people that work in the film industry, a lot of people that work in the fashion industry, and sorry, cuts happen. When it does happen, we all bleed the same color, but we are not on the physical side the same color. So it's really important to have that. So with these two shades, they're not exactly gonna be a match for everybody, but it's gonna be closer to your skin tone than a beige plaster. But most people do find that it matches them very, very closely. And this brand is on Instagram, so you can give them a follow and check them out. So this shade is called their, let's see, I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm gonna say, this is their dark tone. This is their dark tone, and it comes in different sizes in the box as well. So let's pop the dark tone here. Look at that, that's the dark tone. And this one's the medium tone. Okay, so this is the medium tone, and I'll come closer so you guys can see it as well. Let's see. There we go. So those are the two shades. Can you see? Let me pop that. Oh, that was a bit dark. But can you see, in natural daylight light, that's what it would look like. That's what it would look like. So I'm going to switch back on. Yeah, I'm gonna let that stay on there. So in this box you will have about 20 pieces, and in Sweden you can buy them at Åhlens. I've been there, they cost 29 crowns, which is about $1 something, $1.90. I'll put it below so that you know the exact amount that it is. And you get 20 bandages, so unless you're super clumsy like me, you're not bound to get through all of it. She also sells on Etsy, and I know what some people are ignorantly going to try and claim, which is that, oh, this isn't a big deal, plasters are plasters, who cares? The people saying that are generally white people who are used to being represented in every single realm in society. So they wouldn't know what it would feel like to live in a country or part of the world where everything is pretty much filtered through a white lens. When we create products, even for beauty products, as insignificant as some people think they are, they're created with you in mind. So you who is represented in every sphere of society, how would you feel if every time you bought a plaster, it was just black and brown plasters available? And then you suddenly stumble upon a product and it had beige color that matched your skin. Think about that. Society is built up of a wide range of demographics, people with different needs, different desires for representation. Now, these people contribute positively to society, yet are excluded. Small things like this make people feel included and welcome. When I walk into a store, a pharmacy, and I need to buy plasters, and I see that, oh, they have like beige plasters, they have brown plasters, they have black plasters, I feel included. It gives me the sensation and feeling internally that I have options to buy these, and it's a shame that a lot of pharmacies aren't waking up to this huge opportunity for them. I hope you like this video. I hope if you're a black, brown woman watching this that you feel implored to support this brand, to support any brand that comes out with ranges for us too. Because in the description bar there will be links of everywhere you can buy this product, whether in store or online. Thank you so much and bye.